Hello, and we're back again. This is Tim Grant here with just another practice video on Felt Table. Been doing a lot of practice online and at the shop, but I figured we'll do a long video, just doing some practice, trying to kind of figure out a build on nationals. Kind of narrowing in on where I'm going with this, but there are going to be a couple things that we're going to be looking out for. Mostly, it's my Tome of Findall. I'm very iffy on this card. Um, it's great when you get to draw with it, but I don't know, because I'm playing fairly aggressive, it's a little iffy, so we're going to be watching out for that. And then we're also just going to be taking note of my blue count. I'm playing slightly higher number of blues in this than my Road to Nationals build. I kind of want to figure out if I can get another set of 2 to 3 yellows in, so we're going to be kind of watching out for it. Things I kind of want to look for are the thump, maybe staunch response. We'll see how those go. But kind of looking at, do we have a little more flexibility with this? Um, I'm gonna do a long video this time. I'm just gonna run this through a gauntlet of. We'll do 3 decks, all in a row, no pause. We're not gonna be just calling the best video against an AI. So I'm just going to run it through and we're going to do the same thing as usual, just narrating as we go. And those are the kind of things we're going to look out for. So first up, I'm just going to do Reinar. I feel like Reiner's going to be good in this upcoming meta, just with how things are going. So we're going to run it up him, and then I'll choose 2 more on the fly. So let's jump into it. So let's see. We've got on the play. I think we're just gonna set up, go for a spinal. I mean, mostly Rhinar, we're trying to attack their arsenal and their hand. Their big combos are very card heavy, so I think we're actually gonna arsenal the pummel. Because if I have to dump something, I'd rather lose the spinal. All right, so we're being intimidated. One thing to note that we need to watch out for this is I'm not running any I'm not actually running any sync belows in this base build, so I guess another thing to watch out for this. So we've got what, 3-9. They intimidated away a spinal. I kind of want to just defend and keep the life total up. So as much as it pains me, I'm gonna double block, and then I think we're just gonna hammer. No, actually, we're gonna hammer for 6. I'm gonna dump the spinal for now. So this at least gets those 2 on the bottom. They'll take it. So I'm just gonna keep my life total up, because even if it's the AI, the intimidate spam could just chunk you out of nowhere. Yep. Normally, I would be sideboarding out unmovables. These are pretty much dead cards in this matchup because you're getting intimidated. So the only thing they can do is give you like one in arsenal and one in hand, then you can use it. Otherwise, it's trash. Do we double block you? It'll bring it back down to 6. Yeah, we'll keep our life total up. How many beatdowns was that? I've gotten through 2. Yeah, 2, so I got 7 more to go. Yeah. Hammer. Keep this life total up. Ah, boo. Well, that means at least their next turn shouldn't have a huge intimidate spam, so I might be able to come through with something. That's fine. I may just throw this red pummel at them just to block, keep the life total up, and then crippling crush them. Yeah, we'll just throw this at them. So the next turn I could either, if I throw the crippling crush at them, I'll keep my life total up, and then I'll hammer them back, but this crippling crush would be really disruptive for them. So I think we're gonna just take this. Let's throw our helm at it. They are running Command and Conquers. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll take 6. This is the one thing that I'm looking out for is like if there's playing Command and Conquers, like Helm plus arm plus chest, and then a card stops a Command and Conquer unless they have pummel, and then it would if these were my usual Iron Rots, then I could do it again. But because I'm using Mage Master, this is the one slot that I'm still like iffy on. It kind of annoys me sometimes not having access to it. So this is going to eat through a bunch of their stuff. You got a defense reaction? Yep, okay. So we took a chunk of damage, but they're down again. I'm not thrilled with what my life total is, and this hand's kind of bad, but I kind of want to just pummel them and get something out of them. 3. Choke slam would be better, so we'll block here. I'm going to choke slam pummel. Just get this thing free. Normally I would try to keep this open for a sink below, so this is one of those things I'm going to keep watch of. Yeah, not having sink below in the base build is weird. That's kind of that flex slot that I'm still trying to figure out. Oh, that's the 3rd reckless swing. What did they discard? Discarded Art of War. Okay. So they've been neutered, and they're not coming at me with anything. I can't thump them, or I can't rouse them. There's nothing super exciting here. I do need to at least keep up some kind of pressure. So, question is, what do we want to put in Arsenal? Rouse seems kind of bad. I really don't think I should put Rouse in there. Let's just not have it. And then let's just dump all of it. Oops. Yep, okay, there we're good. I'm just going to dump the hand and then chip through some damage. So usually this is dead. I kind of want to put pummel in, but let's see where this goes. Intimidated, took my unmovable. I guess I can... I could not block this, and then I could throw just a random spinal at them, but I don't know if that does enough. It'll chew up at least 2 cards. I feel like it's not worth it. I mean, the go again is going to be huge, actually. 1, 2, 2 blood rush is gone. How many beatdowns? 1, 2. They have a lot of beatdowns left. The spinal actually might be really good. If that's the case, let's ditch the pummel and preserve our life total. We'll dominate you. Come in. If they have a ton of barraging beatdowns, they have like 7 left, so I'm kind of terrified of that. Alright. So that at least stops the beatdown spam. There's the tome, so we're watching out for that. I've been intimidated. Another intimidate? Yep, Command and Conquer's gone. Yeah, let's keep our life total up. How many Command and Conquers are gone? 1. Didn't they banish one? No? Alright. We'll just use one of these to keep our health up. It's kind of weird. There's no like on hit, but I'm gonna at least leave 3 open for the next Command and Conquer. So we'll hammer. Take a card, throw you in. Alright, so depending on what this is. Oh, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? Blood Rush. What do we got? Beast Within. I feel like I'm double blocking this. Nine. Man, this is a big turn. Yeah, we need to. Let's see. They're gonna come in with 9 and then another 5. I can crack back with a dominated cripple. Oh, this is a tough choice. Yeah, I think. So they're gonna come in with 14, potentially more, because they'll have go again. But I'm gonna crack back with a crippling crush. Let's let this through. I got 3 armor to play with, so I'm effectively at 15. Intimidate me again. Let's throw armor at it. And now we're gonna come in hard. Um, let's see. We'll we'll do the tome just to recover. Let's see. I will toss you. This basically nets us some health and then one resource. So we're gonna go 1, 1, 2, 3, 7, 10. So yeah, I can dump 3. So 1. I actually kind of want to use the thump because I'm expecting some pummels, and then we're gonna cripple. All right, so we're back on top in terms of life total, but yep, there's a pummel. So I've got the thump. I think I'm gonna chuck the spinal at this. I want to just like neuter every single turn they've got. I could have spinaled, but I kind of want to just get cards out of their hand too. So we're going thump. Nope. Throw you in. You discard 2. And now we'll basically find out if I chose right to I could have dominated a spinal through, which would have been uh, basically the same amount of damage, except they wouldn't have go again. So this is where we're going to find out. Did I choose right? Beat down. Really hating you. Okay, they didn't do anything, so that was kind of weird. Well, if they have a defense reaction, they have it. So we'll see if we get actually get a kill here, and we do, despite the AI actually having the defense reaction. So that's kind of weird. They should have not blocked and then used the sync. They'd be at 1. So, all right. So AI is bad, but we're paying attention for Tome of Findall. Had no sync belows that game, which was kind of rough. I was basically always able to pay for everything I wanted, so that wasn't too bad. Let's see. What are we going to go up against next? Do we want to do Dory? These are all like the earlier ones, but you know what? Let's do Katsu. I feel like Katsu will be fine in the upcoming meta. Alright, so we're on the play. Again, I have not sideboarded for any of this, so I think with Katsu aggro specifically is they really don't, they need their whole hand, just like a lot of these aggro decks, so pressuring their hand's actually really good. We're gonna plate. I don't need you, and Chokeslam's actually inadvertently kind of good sometimes, so actually I'm gonna save it. No, and then let's put you in. All right, so we've got 2 decent crush cards. I'm kind of set up, and we're gonna see where they go with this. 3 go again. I think my plan's gonna be to Spinal Crush dominate or a Spinal Crush pummel. So I can dump 1 card. We'll dump the debilitate. See what they do. 7. That's annoying. Um, they're not going to draw anything, so going after the arsenal doesn't do anything. I think we're going to take this, and then I'm going to crack back with the spinal. And I'll save the pummel. I'm gonna dominate this thing through. Maybe this will chew through some armor. Nope. Alright, so crush effects gotten through. So now they can only really come back with one card. So this is what I'm probably going to check at them, but we'll see. They don't have go again. Okay. Take my Titan. And no, I'm not playing Towering Titan against the Katsu. I'm not leaving them with a full hand. That's just not happening. So we're going to do this. And do I pummel this through? It'll take a card out. I think I do. I want to, even though I'm not getting the crush effect, let's take one more card from them. What did I get? Snatch? Well, pummel would have been great there. Let's see. No, I'm not going to use Remembrance. It's one. So what am I doing? I'm going to be Command and Conquering just to get a card from them. We'll block. Oh, Finals Tunic. Sure, hit me. Whatever. So I'm going to do a really weird play. And I'm actually going to Arsenal the Thump and look for a pummel. So this is going to eat 2 cards. Or they're going to just let me take whatever that was, a Fluster Fist. I'm actually going to Arsenal this and then wait for a pummel, which shows up. So we're just going to toss this disable because I don't need it. 5 go again. If they go Kadachi, they can't get a mask trigger. So I'm not worried. Let's throw a card at it. And we'll see. 4, well, I mean, Gust Wave. We're going to armor that. Yeah, because I'm not letting them draw a card. So we're going to armor that. That was a decent play by them. Oh, and I'm bad. I completely forgot about that one. Well, you live and learn. That was a bad one on me. They won't be able to get a mass trigger though, because that's a weapon. So we'll make note of that one. I made a mistake there. We'll shove this through and crush through 2 cards. Scarf for Scar, Plunder Run. Yep. And that's pretty good actually. So the thing with this matchup, just like, especially with any aggro matchup, I'm churning through their deck pretty hard because they're dumping so many cards to like discards, so you can actually see they're, what, 8 cards ahead of me in the yard, and I'm not swinging with the hammer like at all. So we're just gonna slam this through. They take 9. I smash through a bunch of stuff. See, I guess the AI just doesn't prioritize the defense reactions that often, which is, unless they're in the arsenal, which is weird because they could have saved 2 more life there by doing the sync. Let's see, our turn is gonna be, they're gonna Kadachi me twice. I don't care. I'm gonna sunder them, arsenal the pummel, and then try and kill them the next turn. So we let all this through. So hit me again. And the only thing they can really do now is like, can they block with mask? They'd have to use both of these to stop what I'm about to do. So we do you. Smash this through, which the AI should not be letting me do that, but you know, we'll see how this goes. The AI really should have more health than this right now. Just they're not using their cards effectively to all my discards. We are likely gonna just immediately kill them with this pummel. So 1, sure, you can have it. If they swing again, I would armor it. But since they didn't, AI being the AI, we are going to smash them. So yeah, I mean, it should be a couple more turns, but I had a ton of pressure there. I didn't see Toma Findall. Still, I kind of wish this was Iron Rot, because then if they're coming out with me with like a CNC, I have that ready. And the game, the I guess what I'm finding with this aggro is the games aren't lasting a full rotation through, at least against the AI. And then when I played in some tournaments, the game basically ended by the time I got to the cards I pitched. So I'm finding that I don't know how much I need it. Remembrance is kind of a mandatory just so I can get back some of the pressure cards. But yeah, we're watching out for everything. And so far, I have not had any issues, paying for my stuff again. I'm not always like 1 red and 3 blues, but we're doing at least a decently well on that. And let's pick one more. Let's see, Bolton, Viscerai, Prism. Prism just doesn't seem super interactive. The AI doesn't know how to deal with me. We could do Chain. I mean, Chain lost Seeds of Agony. I don't know how well it's gonna do, so maybe we'll avoid that. Let's go. I want to do like Viscerai. Nah. You know what? Let's see how it goes against Chain. See if people are still trying to make that work. So this will still have Seeds of Agony in it. Let's see, Chain. We'll paste this and see how it goes. So still has Seeds of Agony. I just want to see how this fares up. So yes, this is banned, but I don't know where chains are going with the deck anymore, so we'll kind of see what happens with it. 4, I'm not giving them the draw trigger, so that's a no. Oh yeah, oh, I don't have Null Rune on, but who cares? We're gonna race anyway. So this is gonna be an on the fly, probably gonna be wind up awful for me. No, we're gonna smash this thing through. Give me some armor. Yeah. Basically, I'm just trying to slow them down as hard as I can. Oh, there's another Crippling Crush. I have not edited this at all. Is that 1? Yeah, 1. You're not allowed to have a rune chant. And sure, hit me for 2. You're getting smashed again. Another armor. Yep. AI be weird. And I'm gonna take some Rift Binds from them. We've got enough for a tear. We've got enough for a spinal. We're gonna smash with the spinal. Save the tear. This way, at least they've got to do something about this spinal crush with a bunch of cards. So 1 more. There you go. And then I will tear asunder them next turn. So they didn't need to do that. They should have kept the Shadow Urser so they could play stuff from Banish. So if they let that, they would have been able to what is it? Seeds into a Nebula Blade for 4. So that would have been the better play by them. We've got Tear. We've got a lot of action. We're gonna go you, and we're gonna hammer them again. I'm gonna ditch this unmovable. It's always annoying in this matchup Got 2 cards out of him again. Yep, invert, meet and greet. Yeah, the AI doesn't know what to do with all my discards. We're going to smash him again. Here comes Thump. Meet and greet. No, you're not getting a rune chant. You coming at me with something else? Nope. Alright. Thump. I'm doing this first because, well, hopefully this doesn't crash. I'm doing this first because then I have the setup, and then Terra Sunder will be easier to play, or is a little easier to play than what I'm doing right here. So we actually got through. They discard 2, Ghostly Visitor Mavrian, and I cracked their husk. So now we've got enough for Tear, and I can save a Pummel. So one of these cards I can toss. No, invert. No, give me back my Tear. I want a Remembrance that. Sure, hit me for 2. What color are you? 1? What do you have? Are you coming at me again? Seeds, Howl. Do you have anything floating? No? Alright, so we will throw 1 at you. And then we're going to Tear. That one get through. Nuke 2 more cards, and we'll arsenal this. We've got enough for Command and Conquer to a Pummel. So I've got 1 card I can toss. They've got, what, a Nebula Blade for 4? What are you doing? Oh. Sure, ping me. 3, I don't have to worry about. Oh, there's another bounding coming. Whatever. You take my card. Yeah, they're dying to their own blood debt pretty badly. And then we're going to smash them. You going to throw another card at it? Oh, that was bad. Double instant. So, yeah, they're playing. The AI doesn't really know how to play this matchup. They should be doing this a little weird, or a little differently, but I guess you can kind of see how much pressure this amount of discards can actually have on a person. I mean, they would be probably a couple more turns into this, but you know, them just ripping 1 to 2 cards out of their hand off just discard effects alone. So I'm gonna be doing a bunch more practice on this, but I figured this was just kind of informative and just going through kind of a gauntlet on against the AI and just not against people, just so I can spam games and take notes like this. All right, with that, I think I'll end the video. Thanks for watching.